Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some good old XCL commentary. If you're just tuning in now, we will be getting going underway very shortly. I just need to get into the lobby. The local time right now is 10 PM, so if I do sound sorry, I just had to speak to my brother there momentarily. As we will be getting into the lobby momentarily, I just need to double check which lobby it is. I believe it is lobby 2. Oh no, there we go. Found it. This is a new lobby name, so please just bear with me momentarily. And we will get underway. I would get in there earlier, but I want to get that intro done just before we get underway, and so you guys can get to fair that intro forever will be beautiful. Have I got this lobby name wrong? Okay, I totally didn't spell that wrong. It's totally not GTMR. We're going to ignore that. Smithy Boy and hello Paige, welcome to the stream. There we go. Connect. Should be correct one. Wrong password. Okay, have I got this wrong? Okay, right, bear with me guys. Bear with me guys, we seem to be having a slight issue. Ignore the technical difficulties because, yeah, they are totally not happening right now. You guys see nothing. Totally not asking for the password right now. I should know this. I know this. How do I not know this? I'm an idiot. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. Where's my DMs at? Where's my Discord DMs? Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. If anybody is like, you know, can tell me the password on this? Because like, it should be what I know. Alright, one sec. Bear with me, guys. Whilst we wait, yeah, nothing's happening. Nothing is going wrong. Unless they forgot to set it up so there can be a spectator on Smithy Boy Redeemed Hydrate. Good job, I've actually got a drink. I've got orange cordial for once. And it's blubber, it is chucking it down out there. It is very rainy and windy. My brother will not shut up and it's annoying. God, who decided to do it? Who decided on this today? Who created the events? Who created the events, people? Who's messed this up? Who's messed this up, people? drop kick him. Nah, I can't. He's American. I'm the only British person in this league who actually does commentary. British, innit? Oh god, don't even. I swear down if he is not awake. Watch it all be caps locks. Ugh, what? Right, somebody awake, please. Otherwise I can't do this. And I'm probably just going to switch to Minecraft. I probably might switch to Minecraft if this doesn't work. Hello people joining. This is fine. I swear down if it's a different password. It's gonna be a different password, isn't it? Oh, great. Apparently they don't know the password. Right, It would have been nice to know this information beforehand. Right, bear with me, guys. we were having some technical difficulties, so I might switch this to Minecraft. Yeah, this is fun. Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't tried to log on for absolutely ages. Hey up. Oh, hey up. Wait a minute. We might have a guy getting me it. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. Clopter, are you in my stream? Please tell me you're in my stream. I am praying right now. Why am I praying? I'm not religious. Well, this is awkward. TikTok. TikTok. Well, free practice is going to be ending, so we're going to be joining mid-qualifying. Yay! Oh my god. Will my brother not shut up about this goddamn weather? How can I handle having younger siblings? How? Ah, fun. No idea. Mine is very annoying. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just did. I muted my mic and told him to shut up. Well, you know what? While I wait for this response, how are we all doing, guys? Let's get chat going, shall we? How are we all doing? Anybody dying internally, like always? How's life? Oh, right, I might have it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, what? 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 Ugh. Who doesn't love life, eh? Who doesn't love life? Oh, wait a minute. Ah. I swear down, if you made me think. There we go! We're in! We're in! Took us long enough. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's do this again, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the XCL series. Of course, it's Sunday. We got GT3 racing, and we are at the land down under, probably one of the most brutal and technical circuits on this entire game, Mount Panorama. You go up the hill, then you go down the hill. You're going to have a perfect setup and a perfect line to absolutely nail it. We've got a 15-minute qualifying session, and then I believe it will be a 30. Yep, we've got a 30-minute race. Of course, if you're just tuning in, welcome to my Twitch channel. My name is Alexi. I'm from the northwest of England, and yep, just chilling and just enjoying life, doing some commentary as we go to the right end, and we go to the furthest end of Mount Panorama as we're watching Uno Bros TV in the McLaren 720S. Probably one of the best looking McLarens out there. Probably better looking than the Senna in my opinion, as because it's qualifying. Let's get the correct driver view up. There we go. As we're going to see what these lads can do at this beautiful circuit down under. Of course, they're technically driving. That's a voice crack. Of course, they are technically driving upside down. Which, who doesn't love a bit of upside down driving, eh? Who doesn't love a bit of upside down driving? As I am going to make sure that everybody in the Discord server knows that it is live and they can watch their favorite drivers go around this brutal circuit. As you go down into turn 1, 90-degree corner, probably going to see a few incidents down into turn 1, heading down this very long straight then as you head down towards turn 2, which will then throw you into the technical parts of this unforgiving circuit. Which one mess up or you go into the wall, that will be your qualifying or even entire race over. You can expect a lot of pit stops to get some damage repaired, with this part of the track being sponsored by Audi quite a lot. Who would have thought? But now 12 minutes left in the qualifying session. I'd say a lap time around here is about 2 minutes. So we'll see what these lads have to offer. As I'm just gonna get this sorted real quick. As there we go, 1 minute 20 as you exit this back part of the section into a very fast section of this track. The fastest part actually, I believe. Heading, which honestly I need to learn the corners of this track because otherwise I absolutely suck. As my apologies there, I just had a little bit of an incident myself. As we're looking at the number 32, exiting this back part of the section, 2 minute lap time across the line, 2 minute 1 second, 7:47 is the time to beat. FaZe Binks, he is next across the line, followed by Airesh, and who else is currently on a lap? What about Slinked? We've seen this man quite a lot if you go back and watch the other streams. Just over 2 seconds behind. FaZe Binks is still the closest man to him. The McLaren and the Ferraris, of course, having a very big rivalry in real life and also in this game. As we're going to see who else is further around the track. We'll stay on board with Marge. What can they do? The McLaren 232 going through the chicane here at Mount Panorama, heading into the final corner, which will also be 90 degrees. You see the pit lane entry on the left hand side there, because it's a 30-minute race. 1 pit stop will be required, so all the drivers can fill up on fuel. Marge will go 8th, being 6 seconds off the pace. Who else? Who is in here? Wilski. We'll see what Wilski can do actually as they're going to come around the final corner. Bumping all over the curb, across the line. They will go up to P11. Radioactive, what can they do? Speeding their way all the way down into enter sector 3. What's it going to be for this driver as they head through the right-hander in the McLaren 720S, 666 on the car. You call them the devil's number right there. Then again, you can probably expect it, considering you are in the land of the mega beings. As well, that's what some people would say, because their spiders are bloody massive. Heading through the final corner, 90 degrees, you want to get it absolutely perfect. Radioactive is going to come across the line. He is going, where's he gone? He has gone all the way up to P5. What about Gills? Gills is coming through the fastest back part as Simon has just started his lap. What about Yorkshire? Personally, I believe Lancashire's a bit better in my opinion, but who knows? As Yorkshire currently coming round into the chicane here at Mount Panorama. As I've already said, it's very unforgiving as we approach that 8-minute mark left in qualifying, that halfway point where you got to get your final laps in. As actually Yorkshire would invalidate there. How about we go look at Kimi Räikkönen, shall we? The Iceman, the man in the Ferrari who decides, you know what, to warm up my tyres, I'm just going to drive straight. He is in the Ferrari Spider. What can he do as he comes around the final corner? Don't want to get on the curb too much on the outside, nice and clean, lovely jubbly, sound as a pound, 9 minute 34. He has had a shocker of a lap time. So has Tougher and Uncleaner is also on a bad lap time. What about Braz? They are currently on a bad lap time, maybe? No, they're not. They are on a good lap time, so we'll stay on board with Baz to see what they can do. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit quieter than my other streams, it is because my brother is trying to sleep and I do not feel like being annoying, if that was a nice way to put it, as my brother is still trying to talk. So Baz currently coming through the downhill section of Mount Panorama, going pretty high speed. He's got a few cars in front of him. He's got to hope that they do not impede as you head through the long left-hander. What's it going to be as we're currently riding in the cockpit? 1 minute 27 coming out of the hills and heading down into the plains. Mount Panorama, of course, being one of the best places for the Australian Super Cup, and now you've got GT here, 296 on the Ferrari. What's it going to be? Currently on for a decent lap time by the looks of it. into the chicane. Who's it going to be? What time will it be? We'll have to wait and see. Double yellows ahead as that is people inside of the pit lanes. Few tyre tracks right there. As you see many people probably locking up into this final corner. Across the line he goes. What's it going to be? It's going to be P11, 3 seconds off the pace. So I'm expecting a pretty large field spread around here because, let's be honest, it's GT, as Gilles is going to come round the final corner. What can they do as they're going to put the foot to the floor, pedal to the metal? They go up to P11, putting Baz down to P12. What about Yorkshire? They are slower on their lap time, not having the best. Iceman, what can they do as they're going to be coming round the final corner? They are down on the lap time, but still pretty nice and smooth. What's it going to be for the man in the Ferrari? He's going to go P23. What about Tuffer? Tuffer is currently setting a 3-minute lap time, so that is definitely not the best. We'll go on board with Yorkshire though, see what they can do. It definitely will not be the best lap time, but it's going to be interesting to see how far they are off the pace as the driver seeming to be getting in front of them and impeding them. However, of course, in GT cars, if you got a blue flag, you don't have to let them past. As Yorkshire in the car, what looks like a Bulbasaurus by the looks of it, heading down towards the bottom of the chicane, and we'll see what they can do as Umbros is still the man on pole with Eresh currently in third. So Eresh, pretty good driver from what I've seen, as Yorkshire is going to come across the final, is going to come round the final corner and put the pedal to the metal to go across the finish line and to be plenty off the pace with an invalidation. Tougher though, what can they do? 4 minutes lap time? Nah chance. As we were talking about him just before, let's go and have a look at the number 4. The man also in a Ferrari, Eresh. What can Eresh do around this unforgiving circuit as we head down into the chicane? It looks like they may be on an in-lap with 4 minutes 30 left in this qualifying session. Of course, it's also going to be interesting to see what the race will be like, especially with the formation lap around here being so goddamn long. So I'm just going to currently check Discord to see if anything else. Sorry, I just checked my phone. Eresh stays P3. What about Derek's currently on a slower lap as well in the Porsche 911. I was going to say something else, but I'd rather not get cancelled as we see another car there in the barrier actually. Spun half round, so it's interesting to see if they're going to be able to recover and not impede too many drivers. Honestly, I am going to be expecting turn 1 carnage, as overall anything and everything can happen as you're going to head weaving and weaving, trying to warm up the tyres. So it looks like Derek's will be going for one more fast lap after this with a lap time being over just 2 minutes. We're approaching those final points where if you're starting a lap, you're going to be able to get it in, which the noise of this Porsche, perfection, and it sounds so good. Derek's currently trying to make his way down towards the final corner. What's it going to be? Putting on the brakes, hard left-hander, 3 minutes. You know what? Let's go off board, shall we? And let's get Mount Panorama in all of its beauty. So where's Derek's at? Derek's, you're going to be able to see him coming through that final chicane right there. Final chicane, first corner right there, as you got Yorkshire AOP just behind him. Loads of drivers going to be right next to each other as they're all trying to get those lap times in, as they have got 30 seconds. Well, realistically, they've still got 3 minutes, but you know what I mean. As number 98 on the car, Derek's will wind his way up Mount Panorama, trying to get every last bit of energy out of his car, and we'll see what he can do, as Mount Panorama is actually quite a nice track to drive if you can absolutely nail it. Now, as we look down towards the middle of the circuit, downhill, then back uphill, it's quite interesting as you approach this high-speed section. Many cars may go airborne as you drop down, and you got to hope that you have enough downforce for your car to stick on the track. As you go into this little bit of chicane right here, It's right, left, right. You want to absolutely nail it, which it looks like he has, and the same with Yorkshire, Authors of Pain, right behind him. Number 98 and Yorkshire, we'll have to wait and see where Yorkshire will come, as actually Derek's lets Yorkshire past. So we shall switch to Yorkshire, who looks to be on a fast lap. As in that Mercedes, that car, which looks like a Bulbasaur, we will have to wait and see what he can do as we are going to approach the fastest part of this racetrack. Number 87 on that car. So 97 and 87 are right next to each other, as it's going to be quite interesting to see if they will line up side by side on the rolling starts here and here down under. As he's going to head through the final corner, what can Yorkshire Authors of Pain do? He puts it to P10. I would say for Mount Panorama, that is an absolutely bloody lovely lap. That is bloody lovely. As you know what, well, let's have a look at Eris, shall we? As apparently we're looking at the glitched map, and apologies if I do know that it's currently very late. And we will have to wait and see what we will get, as I believe it will be Eresh who will be the last person to cross the line, as we are now approaching that mark of it where we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As that is qualifying time up, as the last drivers on a lap will have a chance to get a lap time in, and we will have to wait and see what they can do. Oh, major. Oh, Derek's absolutely messing that up. I look at my phone for 1 second and that happens. That is Derek's qualifying going to come to an end sooner than I would have thought he would hope for. What about Mr. Schlisch? Mr. Schulmos, let's see what he can do. 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining in this qualifying session. He is blistering it around the lot. He is absolutely blistering around this track, as we'll see what he can do in the number 8 in the 22 car, of course inspired by Jenson Button. But of course, not everything must come to an end eventually, as qualifying now, max wait time being 1 minute 44 seconds. We got the 159 car currently going around the track, but I believe the last person on a lap is going to be Mr. Moss. And as you're going to come around down to this chicane, what will be happening, and will he be able to keep it on the track, and will he keep it nice and clean? Currently P7. He can improve quite a bit. If he can improve by 5/10, he will be able to get up to P4. But round the final corner, we'll have to wait and see what he can do, as he's going to take his Lamborghini all the way to the line, and he is going to have to stay in P7. So what a qualifying as it comes to an end. And that is going to be your lineup for the grid. So of course it is Bros GT, followed by Eresh, Fazzy, Derricks, Radioactive, Yorkshire, Moss, Luis Vasquez, Unclean Across, and Sabre rounds out your top 10. It's Endurance, Tougher, Slinked, Dazed, Black, Baz, some more Glow Stakes, Freddy, and Goose Slayer, who will round out your top 20, as we are looking to get back underway pretty soon, and we will see you after the break. As ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back from the break. And apologies I do have to run those, it's just so you don't get any during the actual main race, and it also turns off pre-roll ads for 20 minutes. So Airborne, of course, is on pole position with Airesh alongside him. So we will stay off board and we will see what these lads can do as they will go on a formation lap all the way through Mount Panorama. Number 32 on pole, followed by number 4 of Airish, and it's Fazzy, Derek's Radioactive, Yorkshire AOP, Moss, Luis Vasquez, Uncleaner, Sabre, Gilles, and tougher than Slinked, Dazed, Black, Simondo, Glow Stakes, Fred, Goose Slayer, Iceman, Peninsula, Jay Wilski, The King, Hushed Web, and Ron will round out this grid of 26 drivers as we, for this entire lap, will go on board as there we go, as we will go on board with the leader during this formation lap. We'll have to wait and see what will happen during the rest of this as all the drivers got their setups ready, and will now go into formation lap to get ready for this long trek around Mount Panorama. Of course, 30-minute race from when we cross the line, and we will have to wait and see what everything will happen here at Mount Panorama, on board with the leader to see everything that will happen, and anything can happen here around here down under. So if I seem like I'm repeating things, guys, but yeah. Also, if you're just tuning on YouTube, welcome to the XCL series. Or, well, you'll be about halfway through this video right now. But of course, if you want to catch the racing live, you can, and you like my commentary, it is twitch.tv/Zelexi_. That is ZELEXI_. But yes, also if you are watching on the XCL TV YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yes, I'm doing promotion. How about it? And if you're just joining in on Twitch, welcome to the Twitch channel. My name is Alexi, I'm from the northwest of England, and of course I do some good old XCL commentary. You can also find me doing commentary elsewhere, but I'm not going to mention that now because, well, we're on the formation lap and we want to have a good start around Mount Panorama. I'd say about 9 minutes on timer when we get to the line, and all the drivers will look to go double file when we finally get out of this hillside. Of course, a very steep climb, as you can see here, as you see the valley below. Everything and anything can happen as you got all the marshals ready and raring to go in case a car goes into the barrier. Kind of upsetting we don't have a safety car in this game, but heck, who cares? We got pit stops. One pit stop, of course, being required for fuel in the 30-minute races. So that can open up quite a questionable possibility of what can happen as we look at the leader right now. He's trying to guide the rest of the grid through for what will happen. As of course we do welcome you to the XCL Racing Series. If you would like a Discord invite, just let me know and I can put one in the chat. And now, as the drivers, they will go double file and pull your seatbelts tight, ladies and gentlemen, because we are about to go racing. Heading round this final corner, wheel to wheel, side by side. Who's it going to be as the drivers wait for the green light?
Green light, give it all you can.
As the green light is out and away we go at Mount Panorama. Of course, Umbros trying to make it clean through turn 1 as we look to the back of the field. Everybody seeming to go somewhat clean through turn 1. Oh, we say that. There's a car round. That is, I believe that is Toughest, who is round at the back. Yes, it is, as we now look to the rest of the field to see what is going on between the drivers. As not the best view. But here we go, through the first part of the race course. Of course, everybody's going to be bungled up here, as we're going to try keep it clean throughout the rest of this race. As wheel to wheel, side by side, that is Dave's Chuck. Dave's Chuck actually getting plenty of overtakes there around the outside. Plenty of moves getting done around the outside, as that is 2 people in the barriers. I believe that was Wilski in the barrier, actually. That is definitely not a good start for him. We had guys in the barrier, cars all over the place. As we now look to the rest of the grid as they head through the mountainside. All the drivers trying to go wheel to wheel, side by side, keep it nice and clean. As Glow Stakes, of course, thinking he's sponsored by Sky Sports, where realistically it's just a bad-looking livery. JK, I don't want to get cancelled on Twitter, thank you very much. As Simondo trying to get a few moves done in his Lamborghini. Almost 2 minutes into this race already, of course, 30 minutes. Race 28 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. As 1 pit stop will be required. As we now look to the lead, Umbros is still there in the lead and he's trying to do everything in his power to stay ahead. As the King currently locked in at, well, I say that, as Madge loses places, as that is a bad camera angle. Madge actually has damage. He will have to pit to get that damage repaired. As we're going to see if anybody else is trying to battle right now. 0.3 gap, that's what we want to see. As Black 01 is going to try and chase after the Porsche in front of him, but he's also got to be careful of the Lamborghini behind him, as that is Luis Vazquez in the pit lane as Gilles gets past, as Saber is the man in front of him. So Luis Vazquez comes into the pit lane to get some new fuel, but also some damage probably repaired. Saber and Gilles, you see this battle unfolding down into turn 2. Saber, Gilles getting a beautiful move done. Luis Vazquez has now served his mandatory pit stop. He will not have to stop again. Neither will Umbros, actually, as Umbros came into the pit very early. I actually missed that. So the race leader came into the pits very early, meaning that Airfresh now commits and gets the race on early. As a bit of drifting downhill. You don't want to be doing that, as that will let the drivers behind you catch up nice and easy. As Fazzy, he's going to be trying to get past him next. He's going to be the man trying to catch up as we head downhill. Who's going to have the faster speed? I believe that both in the Ferraris, both in very similar liveries actually. So I'm going to laugh if these two have decided to make a team in this, which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Radioactive trying to catch up to the driver in front of him, which would be Derek's, heading down Mount Panorama into the fastest section as you got the chicane, which will head up, and right next to you we got Derek's right now, who is that is being weird. It would make it a lot nicer if we had something similar to the F1 game, but no. Because honestly, ACC is just so much better. Let's be honest about it, lads. As we've got Radioactive, who is the closest gap on track right now, still trying to chase down Derek's, who is in front of him. You got the Porsche and you got the McLaren and maybe even the Lamborghini of Moss trying to catch up behind. As we look back, Iceman having, as actually Umbros, who has made his pit stop, trying to make his way back through the field. He's got Iceman in front of him. He's looking to get the move done. Hopping on the curb a little bit too much there. Maybe a move down into the final corner. He's not going to... He looked for it momentarily. He's decided to back out of it, trying to save his car for another day, as Toughest is there all over the back of Slinked. Actually, Claude, you have a very good idea. As Glow Stakes comes into the pit, so does TRC, so does Medge, so does Ron Loco, and so does Sabre. So a lot of drivers coming into the pit lane very early, as Fazzy's still trying to chase down good old Irish, who is the driver in the lead right now, as these two have very similar liveries, which honestly, honestly, lads, let's get some teams going here. Let's get some like fictional teams going. Just to spice it up a little bit. You know, add a little bit of spice. Add a little bit of spice, lads, shall we? But, hey ho. Honestly, I don't think he had damage, but then again, you can never tell. Is switch your mode to sport. Oh! Right, lads, let's get some custom liveries going. Ah, fair enough. That's fair enough. They look very much alike. Honestly, fair enough. I mean, my team livery for F1 GT, it kind of looks like the BWT. It kind of looks like a BWT Alpine. Like, it's got the pink, it's got the white, it's got the blue. Very much like BWT, as we're still looking as Fazzy, still trying to get the move done on Irish, but the King in the way. The King, Strip Weathers. If you get that reference, then thank you very much. You have good movie taste. As the lower part of the grid have actually come in for the pit stops, so near enough half of the grid has come in for pit stops, which makes it quite a bit more interesting, as Unclean Across still trying to make his way back up to into the field, as Yorkshire offers a pain. As, yeah, OAP Yorkshire is trying to make his way through, which honestly, I'm going to be honest, lads, Lancashire is better. No offence, no offence. Lancashire's just better. We're just better in a long way. I'm going to start a UK Civil War at this rate, jeez. As Moss trying to make his way through the field still, as we've got a gap very close for Radioactive actually on the driver in front of him. Who else has a close gap? Nobody else really has that much of a close gap, so we'll stay on board. Greater Greater Manchester is down there. Melmersey, no! Greater Manchester is down there. You guys are all... Greater Manchester is almost as bad as London. It's almost as bad as London. It's in the north, so it's not as bad. But, gee, no. No, Merseyside is so much better than Greater Manchester. By the way, Melmsey, welcome to the stream. We used to be Lancashire, 1970s, changed it. Yeah, exactly. You guys used to be Lancashire. And if it wasn't for the goddamn government, you still would be. You belong in Lancashire. Nothing wrong with Lancashire. Up the Lancs. Totally not, because I'm one. Anyways. I'm going to focus back on the racing here, as Moss is slowly catching up to Radioactive and Derek's. As we're now going to head into the right-hander to head uphill through Mount Panorama. Honestly, who doesn't love a bit of GT? Because you can have a bit of chit-chat about it, especially the 24 Hours of Le Mans, where I'm going to quote it here. Well, not exactly, because Twitch, I don't want to get banned. But if your mum, what time is it local time? It's about 3 AM, and if your mum is saying anything that you can't have snacks, I'll tell you something that's better. Marijuana? No. Cake. Oh. Right, Twitch, that's a joke. I'm not trying to get banned. I am not trying to get banned, Twitch. Which, by the way, if you are watching on YouTube, because that's where you most likely see that clip, welcome to the XCL series. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to follow. You can also catch Racing Action live on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Zelexi_. That is ZELXEI_. Or you've also got other people who stream it, which you can also find them there, as I will go into the Discord real quick, and I can tell you who else you can also watch this live for. With that being Sealander Has, that is SEALANDERHAZ. Sealander Has. That's where you can watch the racing action. Here on XCL we have daily events, so don't forget to tune in if you would like to watch it live. Or if you would like to race. It's crossplay now, it's next generation. So if you want to race here on the Xbox Community League, which also has a few PlayStation drivers in it, feel free. Because I'm just chilling here. This is chill. This is fine. Anyway, lads, how your evening's going? Come on, let's get some conversation going, shall we? Tell us how in the Twitch chat. Tell us how your evening's going, and tell us how your evening all day is going over on the YouTube channel, shall we? Let's get some conversation going, shall we? Who doesn't love a bit of conversation, eh? Some nice friendly conversation in GT racing. Because, let's be honest, these gaps are pretty small right now, actually. I say that. Saber might be catching up to somebody. Yeah, I said that. Saber's actually slowly catching up to somebody. As Slinked is right behind him. So, whoa, Slinked. Trying to set a better time, trial time. Fair enough. I mean, I'm being serious. Let's get some conversation going here, guys. Come on. I can't do this on F1 commentary because there's always too much happening. Right now, it's just cars following cars. Until pit stops happen, nothing interesting is happening right now, so... Come on, let's have a little chat, shall we? What's everybody's plans for next week? Work, college, personally for me, college. Derek's on board. You want a Derek's on board? You want to go on board with Derek's? I think he's close to the car in front. Yeah, 0.4 gap. It's actually not that bad. You know what? Let's go on board with him, shall we? As I need to change this camera. Let's go on board with Derek, shall we? Oh god, I forgot how good that sound of the Porsche is. Oh, who doesn't? Ooh. Honestly, lads, who doesn't love some good old Porsche sounding engines? As I believe Derek's actually slowly closing this gap. As actually, wait a minute, hello. Saber maybe? Saber very close to the car in front. Let's see what can happen for the rest of this race, shall we? 16 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. Honestly, I would say Saber has a pretty good shot of the podium here, considering he has made his pit stop. I'd say he has a pretty good shot at the podium. Unless he gets taken out or crashes or yada 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 because there ain't a safety car. Anyways. Let's have a little look-see. Nope, he's fallen back. Okay, where's my boy Derek's at? Nope, Derek's is 1.2 seconds now. Okay, what about Cross? Oh, okay. Well, he got the move done because Gilles, I believe, or was that Yorkshire? Somebody came into the pit lane. That was Yorkshire. Yorkshire is into the pit lane. Let's see what they can do, as it's going to be either a very quick or a very bad pit stop, as we are now approaching that halfway point of this race around Mount Panorama. Do 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 do.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's actually, yeah, Derek's slowly catching up to the car in front. These noises, huh? Honestly, this is what happens. What time is it? Yeah, this is what happens at 11 o'clock at night. Do 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 do. Okay, right, that's enough of beatboxing, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on, Moss. Come on, Moss. Give us some action. Come on, Moss. Give the people some action. Give them what they want to see. Unless they're over 18, then they want to see other things. I can say these things. Kids have gone to bed. I can say these things, people. Kids have gone to bed. And I'm not saying them too bad, but I'm going to get banned. As Moss still trying to get that move done on Derek's. And he might actually get it done, as... Let's see if we can get a better angle, shall we? I'd say that's a better camera angle, as Moss still trying to get the move done on Derek's, being 0.4 seconds back now. Slowly gaining on him, as Derek's is 1.2 seconds behind the driver in front, as Moss still trying to get his things done in the Lamborghini. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't love a good Lambo? In fact, question of the day, lads, what's your dream car? Come on, get him in the Twitch comments, get him in the YouTube comments. What's your dream car, ladies and gentlemen? What's your dream car? As I'll just text my mate something there. Do 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 whoa, Moss is coming in. That was unexpected. What the fuck? What the fuck? Moss is coming in with 10 minutes left in the session. Oh damn. God damn. That was unexpected. I came out of nowhere. Holy shit. It's actually, where's Umbaros? Umbaros is ahead now. So that's fun actually. Umbaros looking to get a move done on this car in front. I believe that's a lap car. looking to get it done very nice and smoothly. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound. Absolutely lovely biblical scenes right there. Biblical scenes. As Jesus Christ, this McLaren could go speeding. Ew. Jesus Christ, this McLaren's fast. Is he slowly closing in to that driver in front? He's actually got fastest lap. I mean, I'm not surprised. This man was on pole position. Sorry for that yawn, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a bit late for me right now. I am probably going to go to bed after this. Now, that's not even a joke. It's like near enough 11 o'clock at night right now, and I need to sort out my sleeping schedule. I will probably go to bed after this. As Umbros is one. Don't think you made a mistake. People make a mistake. People make mistakes. Oh well. Umbros is just chilling. Umbros is just chilling like most of us here. Let's be honest. Oh yeah. Oh whoa, yellow flags, yeah, because they're in the goddamn pit lane. I wonder how. I wonder why. Jesus Christ, you can tell I'm tired. I'm definitely going to bed after this. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Once this race is finished, because I want something interesting to happen. Oh, hello, whoa, hello. Hello, what's the web? What the fuck? Oh, well, we missed an overtake. God damn it! Now, it's touched web, but still needs to make a pit stop. Pit stop. Guido, it's time. What are you gonna... Hey, Tiny, gonna clean his windshield? That was the fastest pit stop I've ever seen. Still gonna beat that pace car out though. Yeah, he's back in the race. Pit stop. Let's see, what's Umbro doing right now? Umbro's just chilling. And the 4 drivers in front of him do still need to make a pit stop. So it's going to be interesting to see when they will come in. So that is very intriguing, if I don't say so myself. As he heads into the final corner, Umbros still trying to get back to those leaders. As he is 18 seconds behind Derek's, and I believe... How long does a pit stop take around here? About 20 seconds, I would say? No, that's too short. About... Yeah, how long does a pit stop take around here? As we are now getting close to that 5-minute mark. Is that Derek's in front of him? Who is... Okay, no, that's a blue flag. Who is in front of that man? Let's be honest, Umbros is in a charge right now. Whoa! Nice. Nice and clean and nice and to the side. Honestly, if I were that guy, I'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna let you pass, mate. Can't be arsed. That's a joke, obviously. I don't want to get banned. As Jesus, as actually, Fazzy is into the pits. As Madge and Dazed going wheel to wheel, side by side. It's going to be interesting to see what this battle can unfold, and we'll see what these two lads can do. As a little bit of contact, maybe Duck will take a Dazed Duck. Chuck will take advantage, and he will get past. So Madge is going to have to settle behind for now, as that's actually given us something quite interesting to watch. As Madge and Dazed Duck still going to go right back at each other, but Madge may be dropping behind. Oh, as hello Radioactive. Hi Radioactive, how's life? How you doing, buddy? As Umbros now gets back up ahead into P3. The two drivers in front of him still yet to make a pit stop with 4 minutes remaining in this race. Yeah, Dazed Duck got past, and now he's just flying away with it. It's going to be... I don't think they'll be able to get... I don't think Dazed Chuck will be able to get Freebird. 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 Whatever that song is, you know. Oh well, we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see, as Umbros, as actually Airesh is into the pit lane. So now that opens up the question, where is Umbros? Umbros is here, as Derricks is also into the pit lane. Airesh is exiting the pit lane. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight, actually, as Airesh will come out of the pit lane. And you've got to wonder, Airesh comes out the pits, and you got to wait, and there he is. There is Umbros. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this race for Umbros to get ahead of Airesh and get the win. Otherwise, right now, he is going to have to settle for P2. So we will have to wait and see, as Airesh will now drive off into the distance, hopefully. Well, hopefully not, as Umbros is going to try chase him down. So, yep, 5 seconds. 5.2 seconds to catch up within 2 minutes. I think that's impossible. Unless Airesh messes this up, royally fucks this up, then, yeah, there's no way that Airesh is losing this. But I'll give him credit where credit's due. Ouroboros has made a mega recovery drive after that first lap pit stop. So we will have to wait and see where this man will come. 5 seconds gap, slowly closing in. But I don't think he's going to get it, as we're now approaching this mark of the lap where Airesh might actually be going on to the final lap of this Grand Prix around Bathurst.
Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Yep, there you go. Leader is on the final lap as... Oh! Umbros has had to come into the pit lane. He's had to come in for fuel. What? He's had to come in for fuel. Oh my God. What? What? The fuel couldn't go all the way. Splash and dash, try and recover, but I don't think he's going to get it. What? What? Here? Here? That's actually crazy. He's all the way down to P8. Oh my God. That's actually surprised me. That's actually surprised me. But the man who had absolute... Umbros came into the pits. Umbros came into the pits when the leader was on the final lap. He didn't have enough fuel. But as he comes around the final corner, Ares, he deserves it, will win the Bathurst Grand Prix. Oh my God. Umbros didn't have enough fuel. He had to pit at the end. He was in P2. As he's trying to get past Luis Vasquez here. But Fazzy, so it's Fazzy on the podium with Radioactive alongside Air Fresh. And then Yorkshire will get P6. Luis Vasquez P7 and Umbros will have to come home P8 after that mistake, which would bring him all the way down the grid order. Uncleaner Cross will come home P9, and Gilles looks like he will hold on. No, he won't! No, he won't! What? What? That's gonna be controversial. Slint will get P10 and Gilles will get P11. But that looked like Slint went straight into the back of Gilles. What is it with all this drama on the final lap? Holy bleep. That's glow stakes in the grass. Well done. So Ron Loco will come home ahead of him in P13. Then it will be Glow Stakes P14. Yeah, Glow Stakes P14. And then Freebird will come home P18. As for some reason I have a pit stop required. Oh well. So yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck? Well, that was intriguing towards the end. So I'm going to end the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. And I do thank you for tuning in. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to XCL TV. And that will probably be up pretty soon after the stream, because I'm going to end stream, do that, and then go to bed. So I would like to thank you all for tuning in. Anybody who did tune in, thank you very much. If you're watching on the XCL TV channel, if you want to watch the live racing for my commentary, it's twitch.tv/Alexi. Apologies. _ You can find it in the bio of this YouTube video. Thank you for watching. I've been Alexi. Good night.